Hey guys, what is going on? Welcome back to the portfolio. Welcome back to the channel. For today's video, I want to go through all of the options contracts that I entered into today that will be expiring on Friday. I will say this week was somewhat complicated in that there was a stock market holiday on Monday that shortens the week to 4 days of trading. So some of these trades were unfortunately very difficult to get into, and I put in a very significant trade, a very risky trade for CRSP Crispr. This is going to be a trade that may potentially execute, and I will have significant capital allocated to the stock. But that's okay. My plan is to possibly get into the stock, make money on the put contract when I have to buy into the stock, make some money on the call sell, a contract to sell off the stock, and hopefully it trends up nicely over the next couple of weeks, maybe month of trading, to make a nice little swing trade. But again, I will say upfront, this is extremely risky. Not quite sure I should have done that, but this is the portfolio that I do all my risky trading on, the Robinhood portfolio here. So let's go through all of those trades. I do want to comment a little bit on the portfolio. You can see here down $11,000 today, $717 overall for the portfolio. And it's definitely been trending down here quite significantly over the past few months of trading. Down $15,000 over the last 1 week of trading. Last month down $53,000. 3 months down an incredible $74,000. But fortunately, for the year, I am still up $351,000. So for the short term, it seems like quite a bit down, but over the last 1 year of trading, I am still up $350,000, which is quite nice. Let's go down to the options contracts. You can see all of these will be expiring on Friday, 9/10. You can see COIN, COIN, CRSP, a couple contracts there. A put contract, meaning I will have to buy at 120 if it gets below 120. Since I have Crispr in the portfolio, I also have a call contract, meaning I'll have to sell off my shares for 130 if the stock price gets over 130. And a Tesla 680 put there, meaning I would have to enter into Tesla, buy Tesla if it gets under $680. Let's take a look at each of these contracts here. 242 put contract with COIN. You can see position -5, meaning I sold off 5 contracts. And in so doing, I received $300 to the portfolio. If we go back here, Crispr 120 put, this is a very significant trade, a very risky trade. You can see in the middle there, position -12. So potentially I'll have to buy 1,200 shares of Crispr. You can see in the middle, the portfolio credit I received, premium credit I received $2,400. Moving down here, we have the Crispr call contract. Since I do have this in the portfolio, I can sell off these stocks, -5 contracts, 500 shares. On the bottom there, you can see I received $550 for that contract. And the contract left over from last week, the Tesla contract, 680 put, meaning I'll have to buy Tesla if it gets under $680. -1, sold off 1 contract. And you can see there, $400 received on that particular trade. Let's go back over to Crispr here. Definitely want to talk about this stock here. You can see it's getting very close to the strike price here. Crispr 120.52 here today. Did trend down here at 1.19%. I'm not opposed to getting into the stock. I think this is a very good stock longer term. Short term, it may trend down a bit, but I am hoping over the next few months of trading, it will start trending back up around 135 or so. At least that is the plan. You can see I currently have 500 shares. That's the reason I could sell off those contracts, the 5 call sell contracts, the -5 as we discussed. You can see options contracts, currently 17 contracts here. Let's go ahead and go trade options. And I want to show you exactly what I'm doing with some of these contracts. Some of you guys have been requesting a little bit of an overview of what I'm hoping to do with these contracts. So all of these contracts this week are sell contracts, meaning I have to enter into the contract. I sell these contracts off. I receive premium in the portfolio. Let's go to this 120 put contract here. Again, I have -12 there because I've sold off 12 contracts. If we open this up here, this gives a nice overview of what's happening here. So currently you can see here, that white line, the price is 120.52. If the price gets down to 120 here, I'll make exactly what I got for the options premium here at 195. That's for each contract. 195 per contract, adding up to that $2,400. But it starts trending down here. I'm still in the green here. So it has to get all the way down to this point here. Let's see if I can get that point on the screen here. 118.05. So that's essentially the price of the stock plus the options premium. If it gets below that, this is where I start losing money. You can see expected profit or loss there. So even if this price of the stock gets below the 120 strike price here, if it gets down to 119, I'm still making overall money. As you can see, expected profit and loss per contract. Again, this is per contract times 12 contracts. It's really when I get down below 118.05 is where I start losing money on this particular trade. So ideally, the stock stays up here, even trends up a bit. I simply keep that $2,400 of options premium. Nothing happens. But trends down here, I have to buy the stock, but I essentially could just turn around, sell it for a loss. But with the options premium, I'm still in the profit. If it gets below here, this is where I'm going to have a loss on that particular stock. What I'm hoping to do is if the stock does trend down a bit, I'll buy, and then next week I'm hoping it trends up quite significantly to make a nice little swing trade with this particular stock. But again, very risky plays on the portfolio here. I don't advocate anyone getting into these stocks. The stocks I've been doing with options contracts are very, very risky. Tesla, Coin, CRSP here is probably the least risky, but still very risky. These technology companies can go up and down quite considerably throughout the week. But I just wanted to do a quick video here going through all of the options contracts that I have entered into for this week. Again, all of these will be expiring on Friday. I'll do an update video on Friday on expiration. Maybe do one before that. I do have a little bit of capital left to maybe do some buying and selling. Cryptocurrency trending down quite a bit here, so maybe there's an opportunity to jump in for a swing trade there. But again, just wanted to go over all of the options contracts this week. A very risky trade this week. We'll see how it plays out at the end of the week. Not to make the video too long, I'll kind of end it here. Again, if you guys enjoy the content on the channel, if you guys enjoy the video series, feel free to like, share, and subscribe. Until the next video, we'll see you then.